Hey guys, welcome to a type of vlog setup. I just realized something really weird actually. My arm has the hair on my arm goes down in like a really weird way. It must be the way it grows or something. Like I can't really move it out of place. And on this arm it doesn't do it. I'm guessing because of my tattoos are on my forearm, so it's when it's grown back in like a normal way. But yeah, I decided it's like 3 a.m. and I had an interview yesterday, so I've my sleeping pattern's been just crazy. I was drinking tea and I seen something. Something popped up, and I wanted to chat about it and just talk about it because it bothers me. It bothers me. A lot of stuff bothers me actually. You'll probably notice that. Any friends of mine, anyone I really talk to knows that plenty of shit bothers me, and I've always got something to say about almost anything that happens to do with games. So Mirror's Edge. Yeah, Mirror's Edge happened recently. Mirror's Edge Catalyst, the lead producer, I think it was, came out with a saying like a kind of open letter to the fans, saying that we'll be at E3 and you'll get to see more, which is nice and all. But Mirror's Edge is a game I do not understand. For the most part, that game's a failure. And before you kind of hate me and berate me for it, I remember when that game came out. No one liked it. Everyone was agreeing with the bad reviews. Everyone was kind of shitting on it. Everyone said it was okay. It was a nice idea, but it wasn't polished. It didn't work. It had clunky combat. The whole first person running thing just didn't work the way it should have done. It could have been more polished. The free flowing movement just didn't click. It happened sometimes, but it was a lot of rinse and repeat. Right, it was very satisfying when you got that one run off and everything was like jumping off walls and doing this and that and this and that. It was great, but yeah, for the most part, that game was a fucking failure, and it didn't sell well. It sold like I've got it here. It sold 2.33 million copies. 230, 2,330,000 copies is not good. Even for like 2007, 2008, that is not good. That would be considered a failure, and that's why it didn't get a sequel because people didn't buy it. And this opens up a better discussion about why people don't, why publishers don't support games, and people come out of the woodwork and say, why has this game not got a sequel? It hasn't got a sequel because you didn't support it. Generally, and this is maybe paraphrasing what Zero Punctuation said, one of his very, very, very old reviews. Um, sometimes games are popular because they're good. Things like Assassin's Creed and Call of Duty, they're good games. Like, I know that a lot of people are a little salty on that and they don't like hearing that Call of Duty is a good game, but it's a good game. Compare Call of Duty to a myriad of first person shooters, it handles like a dream. Although I am biased, I do very much appreciate Call of Duty as a franchise and what they've done. Not just in terms of gameplay, but for the industry, it's very, very positive. There's some negatives, but hey, there's going to be negatives with every popular franchise. There's going to be people that dislike it. But Mirror's Edge 2, I don't get why it's happening. It's weird. I was speaking about this with a friend a couple of weeks ago. It feels like an anomaly, right? Like it came out, it didn't sell well, it didn't get good reviews, and that should be the end of it. Like it got okay reviews, don't get me wrong, but for the most part, middling reviews, poor sales. That game shouldn't be a thing. But all of a sudden people like it and people appreciate it. And people are saying it's like some unrecognized classic. I was looking at a few reviews on YouTube, IGN, GameSpot, and whatnot. Just seeing the comments and people like, I picked this game up from Blockbuster and it's an unappreciated classic. How did no one know about this game? The fact of the matter is, we did know about it, and people didn't buy it again because it wasn't good. Will Mirror's Edge Catalyst or Mirror's Edge 2 be good? I imagine so. They've had like what 6 years, 7 years to refine the formula that they had there, which is I watched the IGN review just now, and they like the Nate Ahern, who used to be a pretty good reviewer at IGN, I think he's left now, said that this game has got some good bones to it. It just needs a little more meat, and it just needs to be a little more polished. But there's a lot of good stuff here. And yeah, I don't know. I guess people like to just be anti IGN and anti establishment whenever they possibly can. But yeah, just Mirror's Edge, no, no. I'll get it. I'll pick it up. I try and diversify my collection as much as possible. I enjoy, like, this is the thing. I actually enjoyed Mirror's Edge. I thought Mirror's Edge was a perfectly fine game. I wasn't blown away by it, but It was a perfectly fine game. I think I remember thinking the same thing about Dead Space. Dead Space was a good game. I enjoyed it. Don't particularly like survival horror. Doesn't do it for me, but yeah, it worked for me, and it was what it was. But I don't. Yeah, Mirror's Edge is just such an anomaly for me. You guys can give you 2 cents on it, I guess, but yeah, I don't think I'm ever gonna rid that kind of opinion. Nothing changes my mind on that. That's one thing I've just been so solid on for years, that like it is a mystery to me why people like that game. Like there's not much to it, and it seems to be, again, very anti-establishment, that it's some unrecognized classic, and it's really not. It's really, really not. Alright guys, thanks for watching. A couple of things I'm going to do in the upcoming weeks, and definitely future editions of this. I'll be covering more topics, giving my opinion on more things. And because it's going to be like maybe a weekly thing, happens every, let's say Tuesday, I would potentially be able to just kind of cover up everything from that week. And Tuesday's a good point. Wednesday would be better, or Thursday even. And I could cover everything that happens on the weekend and midweek without maybe potentially everything happening at the end of the week and missing stuff through an episode and having to wait a week to see my opinion on that. Not that you give a shit over my opinion, of course, but it's a lot more logical for me to do it that way. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed my 2 cents on Mirror's Edge. I don't dislike the game. Again, I really don't dislike the game. It's just it like I said, it's a bit of an anomaly. And I'm gonna try and fix my camera, because this stuff, like when I move, it doesn't. You'll probably notice. I noticed it when I just rewatched the last video, well, this video, but the first cut. It changes color. It's very odd. It's very, very weird. I don't know why it does it. I've only got one light source in my room, and maybe it's because I'm moving forward and backwards occasionally. And yeah, whatever. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I appreciate it. I do appreciate any views, any support, really. It's just very much appreciated. So thank you very much. And I will see you soon. I will see you tomorrow, actually. Wait, what day? Oh god, no. Oh no, because it's technically Wednesday now. So if I upload this, can I break rules? I mean, it's my channel, so I can break rules. But I don't like the lack of consistency on that, which is ironic, I know, but that bothers me. I'm going to upload this ASAP, and then I will later on upload my League of Legends EU LCS Week 3 predictions. And going to get to work on some pretty graphics and get to work. So yeah, I will see you guys soon. Hope you enjoyed. And yeah, more topics next week, more opinions, all that good stuff. Peace out.